Welcome back to Popes and Pilots of Space and More Victoria 3, where there's finally something maybe brewing. Who knows? Potentially, possibly. We have declared an interest. We have made a diplomatic play on Canada. We're going for Manifest Mexico, by the way. You know this. You've watched the other videos. But if you haven't, go do it. And then come back to this one. We have made a play for Canadian land. I think we have declared for Oregon, and then also said that we'd rather like to have Idaho. Yep. Right now, there's nobody on the enemy side. We have mobilized some troops and put them at the border. We have not mobilized all our troops. And I don't want to, for two reasons. For one, they cost money. I mean, look at that loss of money. We might actually be needing to not pay our government just as much as we're doing right now. We still have a lot of money in the tank. It's not a problem yet. Small arms are expensive. We need a lot of small arms. Okay. Now, we did go for production of small arms, and it was looking fine, but apparently we need way more no. What am I misreading there? Didn't it say that we have a balance of minus... Maybe I must have read a K somewhere where there wasn't a K. I'm sure I read a lot more missing small arms here. It's not as bad, but we're still missing small arms. I assume we're using more now, but I didn't actually pay super close attention to how these models production was before. And we did swap to more artillery production early on. So maybe we actually ended up in a spot where we don't produce quite enough SMARMs. I believe all our gun manufacturers in one place though. Yeah, so we can't really go down to rifles. It wasn't rifles, no, it's can't really go down to smoothbores to have 40 more SMARMs, but 60 less artillery. That would be kind of bad. So I think we're rather gonna go ahead and buy some small arms for now. And then I'm somewhat tempted to up the whole 70, okay. To up our production, but then again at peacetime I don't know that we even need it, so maybe not just yet. So we've made this play. If nothing goes, or if nothing changes, we're gonna go to war and we're gonna have these two war goals for Oregon and Idaho, which I think is fine. I did not, unfortunately, look up the actual effects or the thresholds for, what is it, for infamy. We're infamous right now, which is fine-ish, but let me just look that up real quick, because there's going to be a threshold where other people can essentially coalition us, I think. Infamy Victoria 3, and I want to know if that's like 50 or what. Relations, infamy. Okay, Pariah starts at over 100, so we actually have a lot of room. Now, infamy, yada yada yada, titled instant mechanic. Reaction a country takes, increase infamy, yada yada. So what it's not telling me, and what I don't remember, I don't know that we ever really checked, is whether we only get infamy for declaring these as our war goals, or whether there's extra infamy for actually taking the land. But that being said, I think taking these two provinces for now, I could try to declare for Washington as well. Are we gonna need the Yukon territory? Let's have a quick look at regions. I mean, I'm almost certain we're not gonna get all that we want in one war from the Canucks anyway. Strategic regions. That is not strategic regions. Strategic. Come on, tooltips. Don't annoy me like that. Regions. We do need Yukon. Sort of a bit of a... My aesthetic sense wants me to declare Washington too. So we have a more Canadian-American front here. Now, how much infamy would we get for also adding Washington. Thing is, Washington, 12.7. That's not that much. I'm tempted to just do it. Yeah, let's. Now, it's risky insofar, well, risky, insofar as we have... Wait, you're supporting me even though I didn't call you in? You're just there? Okay. Makes this even easier. It makes it highly likely that the Canadians are just going to fold and give me the original declaration. So just Oregon. Was it Oregon? Oregon, yeah. And nothing else. So declaring too many interests is somewhat risky because it will just lead to infamy for nothing. We don't like infamy for nothing here. They haven't backed down yet. Which is nice. How are we looking on our turn? I mean, we shouldn't lose an eye on our country. Just because we're at war. I mean, there are a few places that might want railroad, but nothing terribly exciting. I'm probably already building some, yeah. Let's just do that. There was something else though. Taxes, I don't think so. I don't think we need to go for taxes just yet. Anything weird going on? Paying money for a diplomatic pact, interesting. Military eating our money as it should. Decent amount of unrealized tax even with the little... Oh, no, little. We actually lack a ton of bureaucracy. Why? We had some generals. Well. Clearly we're going to need more bureaucracy while we're going. So let's go ahead and preemptively build a bunch of... Oh, we are building 2 in Mexico. Let's also build 2 in Barrio. And then surely we'll be good. And getting our money back. Okay, they haven't backed down yet. They only have the woggle of making us pay war reps. Ah. And see, the only thing we got here is Oregon. So we did waste that infamy for going for Washington. On the other hand, we're unlikely to be able to go to war immediately again. Or to even threaten war immediately again. So I don't think it's a big deal that we have some infamy. It's gonna be burned out or burned down over time. Well, we got Oregon. People can stand down. I'm not gonna go and have my troops, they should already have stood down. I'm not gonna go and make them not use guns. Those times are past us. But we should have a look at how guns are looking in our country. See, we have lots of extra arms now. So maybe we were using more, or did that trade route just upgrade to import way more than 60? We're importing 10? No, we're importing 100. Yeah, I'm gonna not do that anymore. And then I think I have one more small arms factory for now. Arms industry it is. Do it. Okay. Still losing money. Don't love that. I mean, it's kinda okay. Are we building tons of things that are not covered by the investment pool? I mean, we must be, right? Well, no, we're getting 161k from investment pool. It's just that... I guess it's mostly our government wages. What? And construction, of course. Fine. Let's go down one step in wages. It's gonna peeve off some people, but we never really want to do that anyway. We just did it because we had too much money. And now we have some room in our coffers for more money, so it's fine. It'll be fine. Large numbers of Kikuyu people. East Africans, apparently. Okay, this place, Oregon. What do we even take here? We want to incorporate it, but we don't have the bureaucracy just now. 489,000 population. A glassworks, 2 government administration, 3 steel mills, some logging camps, which are actually quite welcome, and a port, some spare peasants. It's not a terrible spot if we get it incorporated and determinalized. And it does lead us towards where we need to go. Credit where credit's due. Credit the industrialists who are loyal. Or we give more oomph to the trade unions. Now, let's see. We have the trade unions in government right now going with our intelligentsia. What do they actually like? Laws. You like anything? I mean, I like universal suffrage. What are we working on? Compulsory primary school. So suffrage is good. And they want that. I don't really care about any of that or that. Workers' protections? I mean, sure. Protected speech. I do like that too. It's very little I hate. And a bunch of things I like. I don't like anarchy. I mean, I don't know if anarchy is maybe good in this game or something, but I don't like it. So no. The industrialists, on the other hand. Industrial folks. Nah. I like free trade. I want that. What do we need for that? Just need to be supported by somebody in government, I suppose. And I mean, we can go no migration controls, but we don't really need it. Except for the new Colossus, I think. No, it needs freedom of... It also needs that, yeah. Yeah, it does need that. So I wouldn't mind the industrialists being on board. Now, the industrialists are in a party, are they not? They're in a party with a freaking petite bourgeoisie, which disgusts me. Oh, we have very legitimate government these days. Nice, nice. Could be even more legitimate if we threw out the intelligentsia. And not even more, but almost the same. There's no good option that involves the Free Trade Party right now. So I think I'm gonna go with the victory for the workers. It seems tough to get the workers and... Oh, this means we want even more. We want even more education. Even more administration. You have room, Veracruz? You do. But Mexico says room, right? Yeah, lots of room. Let's just bet even more of that. Seems unlikely to have the workers' union and the industrialists at the same government working well together. Can't believe we're losing this much money. Surely... I mean, that's a bunch of stuff here that's, I guess, not covered by the fund. But we're covering all our construction expenses with the slush fund. So that's not it. So it's really just government wages being still utterly insane. So I guess we just go down to regular government wages again. We don't need to right now. We're okay on money. But I wonder where all the money went we were making a moment ago. It is surprisingly low. So if we look at... It's probably too late. If we look at national expenses, they're going down. But this is a very small time frame. Might even have been the war here. And if we're looking at... where's income? National revenue. In the small time frame, it all looks fine. I wish I could zoom out on that one. Kind of want to know what happened, if anything, other than the unrealized taxes we have. Maybe that's just a huge chunk. Who knows? We just went down a chunk more. Wasn't revenue. Must have been expenses then? No. You confused me, game. We need some moment to update. Gold deplete in British Columbia. Well, we don't have British Columbia. Yeah, revenue went down. I guess we have even more ungotten. But it's only 4K unrealized taxes. That's not it. Probably the investment pool went down, right? Yeah. Building a bunch of things that are not covered by the investment pool right now. So that's fine. Market access. We're no longer building railway, I don't think. And Mexico still needs more. So kinda does California, eh? You guys want a lot of railway. And I am surprised about this. Wait, you don't have any railway yet. Have one. We're also losing a bunch of money due to 21k due to some thing we have going on. Like 5 years of extra expenses or something. But still, I'm not liking these numbers. Glass is still expensive. That's going to hurt us a little bit. So could we just import some glass? How are we doing on that? We're probably exporting glass, right? People are importing glass from us. Yeah. Freaking... Wait, that's my route? Surely not. No. No, it's the Austro-Hungarians who are buying 1.8k glass from us, which is just incredibly rude. I mean, sure, we're good friends and all, but that is... my glass! How are we doing on lead? Can we just go ahead and produce even more glass? I mean, I know we're producing a lot of glass. Lead is slightly negative? Quite negative, actually. Now, it's probably a number that doesn't yet matter. But if I want a bit more glass production, it's gonna matter. So, I guess what we're gonna do is go on even more lead. And I guess Oaxaca. And then pump out a lot of glass, because currently it's the shizzles in money. Well, furniture's even better in money. Look at that furniture. Are you an auto expand? Do it. And the glassworks are an auto expand. Okay. Just have them do their own thing. It's not going to be as fast as me spamming it, but it would be fine. And we have a lot of things to build. It's not like we're lacking things to build. For once. Yeah. Oregon will be fine. Look at that standard of living in our country. Even with these new Oregonese folks. It's great. So they should all end up being quite heavy soon. Heavy? Sure. Meant to say happy, but they might also become quite heavy. Well, then again, they're not part of the years of A, are they? That's just rude. I'm being a bit rude here. I'm being a tad rude. I'm quite interested to see what happens to this skyscraper survey. Ooh, that would also give us a ton of bureaucracy. Right. Once we're done with this, we should get 500 bureaucracy back. And then we'll be fine. Ooh, rank 4. That's pretty good. What do we get tons of now? Leading goods producer, army power production is actually a factor now. And of course GDP being the shiznuds. Laws. I mean, I still want universal suffrage. We failed doing this once. Doing it right now would not radicalize anybody. Let's try again. Allow people to vote, please. I mean, surely. Communist Finland stamping out revolution against Russia. I mean, that's obviously the other way around. I mean, those kind of wars have gone okay for the Finns before. I don't know, it's that kind of time right now. What's this called? The Winter War? The Finnish-Russian War during World War times? Or World War II? Unused construct. Ooh. Let's not have that, shall we? Good lord. Good effing lord. It's just... We're already building 2 textile mills. Kind of want even more textile mills. TBQH. And you're not fast enough with your self-expanding, so I'm gonna help out a bit there. And engines. Lead we're working on. Sure. So let's have... Can we... The engine thing, are you set to... You are set to auto-expand, okay. Just do it then. Can't believe we have a bunch of things in auto-expand and we still can't fill our construction quota. Speaking of, are we filling it now? Is that filling? It's not filling. More! Guns, but guns were not really a thing. Not a big deal. We do like a few guns. But I think all these numbers are irrelevant. I think these are the numbers that count. And it's very hard to combat these numbers with building a bunch of factories. But I guess you can't fault a man for trying. So just do this. Just spam those glass works. Everybody needs glass. What country got subjugated? Brunswick. People want to preserve sense of suffrage. No. No. Oh, that went bad. At 7%, I wonder if it's even worth doing another roll. Where does it show me the current there? We do have almost a 50% chance for debate, I guess. But, yikes. 61 days is pretty fast. We can give it a little go. Our government is very legitimate. Laws should pass quite quickly. Ideally. Also, ideally, I would be using my construction power. Now, our navy. We did build a bunch of navy, but only ended up having 14 flotillas, which leaves us at number 13 worldwide, but far, far, far behind the actual powers. Now, does it mean we only have... No, surely not. Surely you're going to build more boats over time. What's this button even? Power of the purse. Higher training rate and better boats. Can I somehow find out about you? If I go to building, development, naval base, you. You're providing 7 flotillas. But why 7 though? Oh, you have tons of vacancies. You're still hiring folks. Okay. Guerrero doesn't have people. Guerrero has people. It's just a matter of getting people into the jobs. It's fine. We have the... There's no point in build. I don't think there's a point in building more naval bases right now if we're not even filling the ones we have. Right. So it's back to all this, but we're building tons of clothing, tons of glass, and automatically porcelain with that. We're building some chairs, I think. Tools, chairs, glass, all coming up. Could go out a bit a little paper and sugar, I guess. Even groceries. These are not relevant numbers, again, but it feels weird to just build like 10 of the same type of factory at the same time. Same type at the same time. So I just made a paper mill. Let's also make a food industry in Veracruz and sugar. We have sugar that is not yet running on automatic irrigation. I probably just want to do that. And then still have another 2. Like this. Or something. Now, how long is a truce to Canada now? I mean, surely we have a truce after that. After they just went, well, okay, you can have that one state. 81. It's gonna be a while until we can make our way up through all the things. Especially while we're not hitting the Canucks yet. Defensive pact with the Mosquito Kingdom. Oh, are we bankrolling? I feel like we're bankrolling them. Oh, that's the diplomatic pact that's eating a little money. That is an irrelevant amount. Mosquito Kingdom, I'm way too far off. I was just playing around with this. I don't actually care about you. If I were to have you be my protectorate. Oh, we now have an obligation there. So we don't really need to bankroll them anymore. And they love us. Not that the money matters, but still. But it doesn't answer my question at all. Why can I not make you a protectorate? I mean, I would see, accept them saying no. But I don't know why the option is not there. Oh, you're protector of the US, of the UK. Well then, screw that. Was there a way to get onto the attitude? Yeah. Relations, amicable, attitude, potential friend. Oh, that's way too green. Desirable ally. Decreased by 50% again. Well, let's not do suffrage for now. Never lucky with the suffrage. Anything else? Go for old age pensions. Which, yeah. And we can. Just don't know why we would right now. Other than it's the right thing to do. What about workers' protections? Multiple new production methods. Free peasants. And that really matters. 20% less dangerous working conditions. Sure, and minimum wage. Who hates it? The landowners get radicalized, but they're marginalized, so it doesn't matter. The industrialists, of course, hate it. I don't know how much I care for this. Again, it's the right thing to do, so maybe. What about... No, we can't go better here. We can't go for free trade. There's protected speech. 25% more technology spread at the cost of some authority. I like that a lot. Who doesn't? Yeah, nobody really matters. Let's do it. Let's protect speech. And be better at doing that than at suffrage. Because we're not great at that. We're not great at suffrage. Oh, did we finish our skyscraper survey? We did not. We still have tons of this. Let's start incorporating the place. Let's also go ahead and increase our education to level 5. And, I mean, health system is an option. Don't know how much I care about welfare payments. Direct subsidy to all pops in the workforce that receive wages lower than the defined fraction of the normal wage. I don't know on whether we have many of those, but since our people are very, very happy... Yes, we got a bunch of radicals from eating in the new place, but still. I'm not deeply loving that. But health! Health I can get behind. Fine art is still horrifically expensive. And apparently this will hurt our bureaucracy, but we're gonna get back a bunch of bureaucracy in not a ton of time. I don't know if it's actually 2-year survey or if it's 2 years left on the survey. I guess we'll see. We'll also need to produce even more things. I do wonder... No, probably not. I was wondering whether we want to put the railway on auto upgrade, but I don't know that that works properly. Not that I enjoy doing this. Okay, just gonna put a bunch of railway into these places. It's not gonna be particularly efficient. Probably overshoot a little bit. But at least then they're gonna stop bothering me for a while. Do I give railway to Colorado? Do we even have people? You don't. It's just because of the gold fields there that they have problems. That is okay. You cannot really do better fertilizers. I never know when publicly traded is good. Sometimes it's more money. I don't know why. I don't know why. We were still looking to upgrade the urban centers, but we don't really need the services at this point in time, so probably not. You're not really doing all that well on the money. Why? Oh, because glass is frictionally expensive, of course. It is known. Mission plants, arms industries, all doing terrible. So are the power plants. Because of the price of engines. And wages. I mean, who pays people? Okay, so there's room for, I think, 2 more universities in our current research situation-ish. We could have synthetic plants, which would use up fertilizer, which we have too much of. Make dye, which we can just make ourselves. Now, 80 dye per level, as opposed to... It's going to be a difficult comparison to make a dye plantation which makes 50 dye per level, with upgrades already in place. It needs for about 5k workers, while the urban thingy needs 6.5k or 5.5k. That's about the same amount of workers per right now. This does require goods. This will in the end be able to produce silk, I think, when it becomes potentially better, but for now, yeah. So really, that's probably just a no. Do we still have universities coming in? Not universities, government administration. I'm not seeing it. It's hard to see, but I'm not seeing it. I guess I could open this thing. No. So I guess we want a little more administration then. There's so many tooltip modes in this game, and none of them are quite what I like. Yeah, all of them have their advantages, but none of them quite work the way I would like them to. I could still go for a lot of public trading, but it wouldn't need to be so much public trading, and I still don't know what it does, except give me a ton more capitalists, which I guess is good for the investment pool, which is already crazy anyway. It's just nuts. So once again, most of our construction is covered by the investment pool. Tiny bit of money for welfare payments, some subsidies, which is probably for a railway. Still the 21k for this stupid event. And then it's government goods, military, and government wages. We have quite the blown off proportion government. But hey, yeah, railway. Urbanize Mexico. What does this require me to do? Oh yeah. Lots of states have level 5 urban centers. So it really means to spread out the whole industry a bit more. Yeah. Not loving it. We're not hating it. But not loving it. British Raj can create trade routes with somebody, okay. Grassroots support for law. Good. 20% and 10% traction. Do it. Do it. And all play, no work. Can fire Jose Martinez del Rio. Or make him worse. He's too valuable. Are you valuable? You're a petite bourgeoisie person. As commander, you morale loss reduction. Nothing. Offensive and flat terrain. Defender, an opium addict. He's not generally bad. We're not going to go to war in 5 years, so... Morale damage reduction doesn't work. It doesn't matter. Okay, what does matter is that we're going to have to put a cut in this here video once more. Where was there a exclamation mark? next to this one. Just because you're new. It does have to mean that they're new, right? Never noticed. I still have to put a cut in this here video. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you enjoy what you're seeing, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you have anything to... That's what I was seeing. Oh, that's my market balance? We have a minus 527k market balance? Is that an export deficit of 500k? Wait a minute. I do need to put that cut in here, but what are we importing so much of? We're exporting a bunch of glass. We are exporting a bunch of porcelain. Exporting a bunch of clothing, furniture. We're importing some wood there, sure. Exporting fertilizer. Oh, we're importing 1 million sulfur explosives. Also importing 1 million sulfur. Oh. I didn't realize. I did not realize everybody's buying some engines. Importing wine. There's so many trade routes that it's very, very hard to keep an eye on this now. So yeah, we should look at sulfur explosives and wine. Now wine, I feel like we have... No, we don't have extra wine. We're still lacking of wine. So we should really be making a ton more sulfur and a ton more explosives. I had forgotten or never realized that my extras I have in sulfur and stuff. Oh, California has sulfur, good. Were from imports. Let's try and fix that a little bit. Sulfur and then explosives means chemical plants, right? Why does it say that we are predicted to lose money in Bajío, but make money everywhere else? Sulfur. How could sulfur possibly be that much more expensive in Bajío? I don't understand. That makes no sense to me. Do local prices, is there something like local prices, a local market that I've just been missing out on? God, there's so many people in Mexico. So my real question becomes, do we want to keep building this in Bajío where we have, and well, we already have a gain. I still don't know why this. Just because of the lack of qualifications. Would you not lack qualifications here? Oh, you don't say that you would. Maybe that's what's happening actually. Maybe do a secondary route in Jalisco. Let's. There. Good enough. But let's put that cut in here. Thank you for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you have anything to say, please do so down there in that comment section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.